All right, so this is week 5. Are you excited to learn? All right, it's quiz time. Let's see what we remember from the last 4 weeks. What is rhythm? Well, rhythm is the constant repeated pattern of sound. What is tempo? It's the speed of music. How many beats does a quarter note receive? 1 beat of sound. How many beats does a quarter rest receive? 1 beat of silence. What are the 2 notes that do not get a sharp in the musical alphabet? E and B. Say the complete musical alphabet. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. What does a time signature tell us? Well, a time signature tells us how many beats are in each measure. What is a measure? Well, a measure is a section of music in between 2 bar lines. How many beats does a half note receive? It gets 2 beats of sound. How many beats does a half rest receive? It receives 2 beats of silence. Number 11, how many beats does a whole note receive? 4 beats of sound. And how many beats does a whole rest receive? 4 beats of silence. So today, in theory, we're going to learn about the 3/4 time signature and the dotted half note. So what is the dotted half note? Well, a dotted half note is a dotted note is a note with a small dot written after it. The dot gets half the beats of the original notes. So if in here you see a half note, which gets 2 beats, well, half of 2 is 1, so 2 plus 1 equals 3. So a dotted half note will get 3 beats. All right, so remember the time signatures tell us how many beats are in each measure, and the bottom number tells us what kind of note gets 1 beat. Well, if we can play 3 dotted half notes in a row, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, we just played in a new time signature. That time signature is 3/4, meaning there are 3 beats in each measure, and the quarter note still receives 1 beat. So here's example 1. Rest 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest 2, 3. Example 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, just to clarify this, you see this, and this is a whole rest, and you said, well, last week you told me that a whole rest got 4 beats in a measure. Well, it does if it's in 4/4. If it's in 3/4, it gets the whole measure still. All right, so it's a chameleon, it depending on the time signature, but it gets 3 beats here in 3/4. All right, so beat sheet 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, rest, rest, rest. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I would do like I did last week. I'd print this out. I would put the beat number underneath here. So this is beat 1, beat 2, beat 3. I would count out loud as I played it, and then work up to be able to play with me in the video. All right, so now in beat sheet 3, we see that we have 2 time signatures. We have 4/4, and then we have 3/4. Now, the tempo, the speed of the music is going to stay the same. The only thing different is when we get to here, we will now count 3 beats. So 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's beat sheet 3. All right, so here's some examples with our down and up strokes. Down, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, down, up, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3. So notice that the first note, instead of counting the number, I said the direction of our strum. I'll do that again. Down, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, down, up, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3. All right. So it says example 3 because what we want to do in example 2 is play example 1 on each string. So if I do example 2, each one of these strings, down, 2, 3, 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 2, 3, down, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. If you noticed, I omitted this last measure here, the whole rest, but go ahead and do that while you're getting your fingers ready for the next string. All right, so here's exercise 3. We're going to play everything on this A string. So this would be A open, then D is 2nd fret A string, and then C is the 3rd fret. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3. So we got A, 2, 3, B, 2, 3, C, 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 A, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3. All right, so we're playing those. We're putting the directional strum with it, and we're playing multiple notes on one string. So there's a lot going on there. Work on that, and it'll take you a little bit, but you'll get it. All right, exercise 4. Go ahead and strum all 4 strings. Down, 2, up, 4, down, 2, up, 4. And that's exercise 4. All right, so our song today. See if you can pick this out. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so Mr. Eric even messed up down here on this measure. He didn't hit 7. I think he hit 6, and then he had to slide up to 7. All right, so what are these circles? All right, well, I circle or I highlight all my songs that have tab in it different colors, so I will notice, and they will pop out where it is. All right, so this is the G string. Obviously, I've got it. I have it circled this color, and so that first measure would be the G string, the A string, back to the G string. Silent. All right, and then night is here on the Grover Cleveland eats. So the E string. So silent night, holy night. All right, and then We go up here on the first string, 5th fret, then the 2nd fret, then 3. All right, so that's how we would do that. Now, when we get here to 17, 5, now not all ukuleles have this, but there's a dot normally on the fretboard and then on the side of the neck to tell you that it's 5. So that's how we get quickly to be able to go to 5. So 5, 5, 8, 5, 2, 3, and then normally 7 has a dot. I just wasn't paying attention to that a few minutes ago. Then 3, 3, open, 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 1, and then we're going to play on the A string finally. I'm sorry, the C string, that 2nd string next to the Grover Cleveland. The last 2 notes. 2, open. All right, so that's our song this week. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be glad to help you.